ultimately, we'll be having different platforms. What we have here, we can call it a national level platform. We also have the intermediate level platform and also the local level platform. And the various platforms should talk to each other. That means whatever happens here should communicate to the various levels. And to support the Learning Alliance, we have a process facilitation team to be doing the facilitation, process documentation, providing technical support, and also capacity building. And if we divide the Learning Alliance into two, that is looking at the learning aspect and the alliance aspects, we realize that we have a wealth of experience from each of you here, so we take advantage of that. We'll be able to influence the research that will give us feedback. One will be involved in the assessment and also give direction for the research which will happen after the assessment. We'll also be able to influence the stakeholders with the lessons which we're going to learn together. And in terms of the alliance, we're talking of the network, which is built with multiple stakeholders. And this is also seen as a vehicle for behavior change or to scale up innovation. That is, whatever we learn which we think is good, we think this is a good platform which can be used to mainstream the innovations into the existing institution sector. And finally, as I said, to embed innovations in existing institutions. So this is what the Learning Alliance will be doing. After the inception phase, we have the research phase, where we do the primary, secondary, data collection and analysis. And I want to emphasize that the stakeholders will be involved, that is the Learning Alliance. And particular attention will be to ensure that the project also complements and makes full use of output from other research projects. For example, as TBP, we have the JMP, etc. will make good use of whatever is being generated from the other projects as well. The last phase is the embedding phase, and that is raising awareness and also test the WASHCost information and knowledge base which will be generated, and to embed the use of the unit cost information in the WASH governance system. And the second component of the embedding phase is that we have a challenge fund. Small amount of money, but sufficient to stimulate and support small-scale activities and initiatives that have the potential to influence and embed improved WASH planning and budgeting, which we'll get from in the process. So, what do we hope to get out of WASHCost? Let me take it at two levels. At the country level, unit cost information will become readily available. The national intermediate level for planning, budget, and monitoring. Also, at the global level, I said this is a global project happening in 4 countries. At the global level, we have a benchmarking, we have decision support tools, and also develop web-based ICT tools. One for sharing information and constantly upgrading the WASH unit cost information worldwide. So this is what we expect from WASHCost. So now the team. We have a country director, myself, providing leadership, strategic management, and also the research guidance. And we have a country coordinator, Mr. Alexander, who will ensure that the Learning Alliance will be established and actively involved. So I'm sure he'd like to know from you what he can do to motivate you so that you be actively involved. Also, oversee and produce documentation outputs for country level countries. We also have a data analyst and a researcher. The person not yet on board. We'll have him before September. And then we also have Patrick, who is supporting us as a WASH governance specialist, but supporting Ghana and Burkina. But the beauty of it is that he will be based in Ghana, so we know what that means. In terms of governance, now we talk about the global level and the country level. At the global level, we have a 4-member international advisory group. And essentially, they will provide specialist inputs to enhance the quality of the research, both at the national level and the international level. What it means is that we have access to them, therefore we also have access to them. We also have the WASHCost director, based in Netherlands, and other experts, training, ICT, etc., who will be providing us with the necessary support at some point if necessary. And at the country level, we have a steering committee, we have the WASHCost team, and we have the Learning Alliance members. Steering committee. At the moment, we're looking at this is a proposed membership. So all I have to hear from you if I feel like someone behind or we want to keep someone out. We have the Water Directorate, representative of development partners, representative of NGO, that is ONIWAS, CWS, Sanitation Directorate, and they also have the programs DRP, TPP Switch, and Key Minister. And the steering committee will be providing guidance and support for the project's implementation. So, in conclusion, I would say WASHCost Ghana this project provides a good opportunity for stakeholders to interact actively and continuously with the aim of improving the sector. And what I'll ask from you is cooperation from all stakeholders to enable us to determine the unit cost for delivering sustainable services in Ghana. On this note,